CITAM Schools Woodley Principals Report 2019. The lion is the king of the jungle, not because of his might, but because of the attributes he has. The lion is not the biggest animal. Elephant is, yet he is the king of the jungle. The lion is not the smartest of the animals. Chimpanzee or hyenas are claimed to be. The lion is not the tallest of the animals. The giraffe is. The lion is not the fastest of the animals. The cheetah is. Yet the lion is the king of the animal kingdom. So, the lion story leaves us with no excuse as CITAM Schools Woodley not to lead and dominate the area of education in Kenya. Our theme for 2019 was, not by might, not by power, but by the Spirit of the Lord, drawn from Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. We thank God who enabled us to experience great impact in growth and transformation in the various dimensions of CITAM Schools Woodley, in tandem with our mission, educating the whole person, and our niche, raising intellectual, godly, upright, and transformational leaders for this generation and beyond. Despite working within an extremely aggressive and competitive environment, coupled with the many challenges throughout the year, we have continued to experience tremendous growth academically, numerically, and spiritually. Enrollment. Currently, the school enrollment stands at 1,093 pupils, 326 in nursery and 767 in primary. We hope for continued numerical growth in 2020. Academics. Once again, the 2019 KCPE results were received with jubilation in our CITAM schools and, in particular, CITAM Schools Woodley because of their sterling performance. 60 candidates sat KCPE 2019 examinations and recorded the best results ever in the history of the school, posting a mean score of 375.08 up from 372.27 in 2018. This translated to 75.40%, registering in positive deviation of 3.13%. The summary is as tabulated below. 400 and above, 13, 350 to 399, 36, 300 to 349, 10, 250 to 299, 1, below 250, none. The school's top students, Maxwell Akolo Omutaki, scored 424 out of possible 500 marks. Other exceptional performers were Jason Masharia Mwangi with 421 marks, Henry Israel Kanakania, 417 marks, Ivan Mungai Mayabi, 415 marks, Cornel Wafula Wabilie, 410 marks, Oliver Bukasu Chelotti, 409 marks, Yasmin Adan Mohammed, 409 marks, Brian Obare Nyakundi, 408 marks, Brian Mwamuli Sila, 403 marks, Sean Wamwenya Munyini, 402 marks, Kyle Kimani, 400 marks, and Emanuela Amachang Kwai, 400 marks, among others. For the third time running, CITAM Schools Woodley topped the Kibra district with Maxwell Akolo ranking highest in both public and private schools within. This transformed CITAM Schools Woodley not only to a center of academic excellence, but also a center of reference. The girls and boys have gained admission to coveted national, county, reputable extra-county, and top-performing private schools in Kenya. Among them include Alliance High School, Nairobi School, Lenana School, Pangani Girls High School, Precious Blood Riruta, Moi Girls High School Nairobi, Strathmore School, Sunshine Secondary School, Bishop Gatimu Ngandu Girls, Kericho High School, Nova School, among others. We are indeed grateful to God. CBC Rollout and Monitoring Learners' Progress, MLP Assessment. CITAM Schools Woodley successfully rolled out the new 2633 CBC as directed by the Ministry of Education. The school presented a total of 81 learners for the assessment of integrated learning areas through portfolio assessment. The performance tasks for integrated learning areas were completed by the 13th of September 2019. For the reports gathered from the system, over 80% of the learners exceeded expectation. Acquisition of digital learning devices. PP1 to grade 4 have acquired digital learning devices with a classroom management system with which a teacher is able to control his or her class without difficulties. We thank the parents who sponsored this project and the CITAM head office for facilitation. CITAM Schools Woodley 47th preschool graduation was held on Friday the 1st of November 2019 with a total of 91 graduates who had successfully gone through a 3-year training and learning process. The chief guest was Reverend Grace Bukachi, Deputy Senior Pastor, CITAM Thika Road. A large number of parents turned up to celebrate the milestones achieved by the young scholars. They have since signed up for transitioning to grade 1 in 2020. CITAM Schools Woodley hosted key events. Over 800 directors, principals, heads of schools, senior teachers and grade 3 teachers from Kenya Private Schools Association, KPSA, gathered for a grade 3 benchmarking exercise and pre-KEA 2019 assessment preparedness at CITAM Schools Woodley. Mrs. Miriam Bugwa, a teacher at CITAM Schools Woodley, was the lead trainer in liaison with Miss Eunice Owor and Mr. Paul Nganga, the school ICT instructor. This training was lauded by guests from all over the country. Present was Kenya Private Schools Association KPSA National County Chairperson Mrs. Rosbella Ojiambo, Kibra District Director for Education Mrs. Lydia Mutegi, and other KPSA county and sub-county chairpersons. Meanwhile, Mrs. Lillian Okal of CITAM Schools Woodley Grade 1 Facilitator was among the few teachers from Africa nominated to attend and facilitate during the 15th Toy Library Conference in South Africa. We are proud to be associated with Mrs. Okal. To God be the glory. Co-curricular activities. Competitive sports. The school successfully rolled out the competitive sports. Qualified and competent facilitators have been sourced from the same, and the trainings have been very well received. The categories include chess, rugby, football, swimming, basketball, lawn tennis, and even home science, which is under the patronage of Mrs. Lillian Okal. The football team is organizing to participate in East Africa Junior Championship next year in Arusha. Music. The music department continues to be a vibrant and productive department engaged in identifying, nurturing, and promoting music talent in the learners. Music instruments, piano, and recorder have progressively been taught, with the enrollment currently standing at 130 learners. Some of the learners have registered for and sat the Associated Board of the Royal Schools of Music ABRSM exams in prep grade, Grade 1 and Grade 2 piano. Preparations for the 2020 exam are ongoing. Training in the brass instruments, trumpets, cornets, horns, trombones, and marching drums began earnestly in Term 3, and 8 learners are already learning the ropes. 4 pupils were registered for the ABRSM exams in the May to July 2019 exam period. These are Lily Wangare, 4N, Prep Test Piano, Joy Moroki, 5J, and Nathaniel Chakava, 5N, Grade 1 Piano, Jonathan Ochieng, 6B, Grade 2 Piano, and Joshua Odiambo, Grade 1 Piano. With this, we look forward to establishing a CITAM Schools Woodley marching band. Ballet dance classes have also been on course with enrollment at 100 learners. Swimming Gala 2019. We held a very successful swimming gala on the 21st of February 2019 with Mr. Wilfred Bongay, the 2008 800-meter Beijing champion, as the chief guest. It was evident that our learners are endowed with huge talent and skill. We urge you parents and guardians to reinforce the same at home for the glory of God. Sports Day. We had a very successful sports day on the 17th of June 2019, graced by Mr. Samuel Freeman, Youth Ministry Office of the President. The learners showcased their talents as they competed against each other in track events and football. Parents and teachers also competed in the 4x100-meter relay for both men and women. We appreciate all those who made this possible. Spiritual Department. Morning Devotion. It is said, prayer is work, but it works. The learners have embraced the concept of prayer as a way of starting their business of the day. This has translated into discipline and hard work, as depicted by the excellent academic performance and character formation. We appreciate all the staff for their support in this area. Run for the Bibleless and Matter Heart Run. Similarly, in an endeavor to give back to the community, the school once again participated in the Run for the Bibleless and Matter Heart Run. The children raised a total of 418,000 Kenyan shillings and 86,000 Kenyan shillings respectively. We give God all the glory for the opportunity to touch the needy and the helpless in our society. Thanksgiving. I now take this opportunity to thank God who made all things possible. I thank CITAM for a vision and mission well thought. Appreciation also goes to the pupils, parents, teachers, and all staff for their overwhelming and continued support to me and the institution for a job well done, and most importantly, the 2019 candidates who worked tirelessly throughout the year to realize exceptional results. Indeed, we are in this together. Way forward. Our theme for 2020 is, Give me this mountain, drawn from Joshua chapter 14, verse 12. We still have more land to conquer and exploit in the academic sphere to the glory and honor of the Almighty God. Jamie Buckingham once said, "Attempt something so big that unless God intervenes, it's bound to fail." It is for this reason that we have and shall continue to put our trust in God. Yours truly, David Omutani, Principal, CITAM Schools Woodley, and Head of CITAM Schools Coordination.